on the back of his jersey, it should just say confidence, because that's how he felt about his own abilities and his ability.
Throwing is Rodgers. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And down right around the...
Watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is met. On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Dancing to his left. And he nearly got the first back with your man defensively, then try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front seven can get him down.
And boy, as he could play, it did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay.
It's a foot race. The 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Washington, 49 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for him. Didn't happen. Also,
shotgun now for Rodgers. Jones has it. Call it a 3-yard gain. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And able to find Graham, complete. And they nearly get the... Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get this one across midfield.
And take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock. You control the ball. And that way, you often control the line of scrimmage. You control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rodgers. And Graham's got it. Complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 22. Now Jones. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get...
Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd down and goal. Rodgers flush to his right. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. From 8 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. A 10-play drive that time, and it ends with a Packers touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they're going to have this across.
Let's face it, that's what we absolutely look for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. A good pick up there of 20 yards. On 1st and 10 is Connor. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Tackle made by Montravius Adams. Throwing on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. He'll dump this one off to Connor. And he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And a big... They'll start the drive with a carry by...
And making those plays, might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete.
Very difficult, but when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys the way they did it, running the football and picking it up on third down.
Would not have wanted to go 3 and out. They avoid that right, not helping him much. On second down, it's Jones. And he still has yet to get on track in this first point. This is 3rd and 9. Now Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. They give him 27 yards now. Nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Pretty solid run here on first down. Knock it down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. We'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Throwing on first down, but this... Rodgers throwing again. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have taken the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him down. So what was the formula to get him down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
And muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
To Connor on the check down. And he'll be taken down, but not before. Now Roethlisberger on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there. And again, it's Roethlisberger. And this one incomplete.
Stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Deontay Johnson, 46 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards, and it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. I'm quickly fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side.
Party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will be a touchback.
What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. On first down, counter plowing ahead for about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. A gain of 3, second down. On 2nd and 7, Roethlisberger. And that'll be incomplete.
Tackle better. In this case, to me, it's turnover. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he takes his...
You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
On first down, it's Connor. Here's Roethlisberger. Got an open man. It's Washington. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards there, a first down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up the first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, he usually gets it done. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now on 2nd and 13, Roethlisberger. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Deontay Johnson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 36 yards on the play. Now a first down carry by Jones. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. From the 25 on 2nd down, Rodgers, the connection made, it's Graham. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll run on first down. Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt.
Can't give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Rodgers steps away to his left. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams there to make the grab, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 21. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Here comes Ben Roethlisberger and the Steeler offense back onto the field. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the 3rd quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your coach? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far. On 2nd down, it's Connor. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter play. Back now at Lambeau. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The Steelers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
They still need 6 yards here on 3rd down after the penalty. Now Roethlisberger. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Tie game. 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
First down run for Connor, not going to get much. Maybe a yard. 2nd down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Samuels. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now Roethlisberger, open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On 2nd down now, Samuels. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. This is Johnson. He's got it. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. Got the guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Conner again. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll look to run with Conner. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Now, let's not forget that was all set up by the 4th down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been a complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it? If you're going to go for it on 4th down, your intention is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did. Converted, and then converted a 2nd time for 6 points.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Sutton. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
On 1st down, Conner. He'll be stopped short of the 25. The nice move couldn't free him. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. Here's Conner again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Now it's Roethlisberger. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play. And the officials officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a two-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
So now Rodgers in the pack. Down by 10. A little over a minute and a half remaining. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery. But first things first. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Charles, I think back to your earlier statement about the visitors being the underdogs needing to win that turnover battle. And this defense, they forced 2 turnovers so far. A big reason why they lead this game.
Yeah, and I know defenses always talk about getting turnovers in bunches, getting those takeaways. 2's not a bunch, but
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Rodgers going to throw.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On 2nd and 10, Rodgers, now a desperation throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. But it's going to be 2nd down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again, but now it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Roethlisberger to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
50.
They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
They can't stop us. They cannot hold us.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.